He aimed at her daughter, never realizing whose hands trained the nation's elite. The late summer evening was warm, the kind of night where kids laughed under porch lights and the smell of barbecue drifted through the neighborhood. Marcus King had lived in the HOA community for just over a year, quietly raising his 10-year-old daughter, Jada, while working long hours at his consulting firm. They kept to themselves, but even so, certain board members seemed to watch them with thinly veiled suspicion, their stares lingering longer than necessary. That night, Jada had been walking home from the park, a bag of Skittles in one hand and her sketchbook in the other, when the HOA's self-appointed security officer intercepted her near the clubhouse. He demanded to know where she was going, his tone sharp, his hand hovering near his hip. When she hesitated, scared, his voice grew louder, accusing her of trespassing in her own neighborhood. Then, in a chilling moment that froze her in place, he drew a pistol, leveling it at her chest as though she were a threat. Across the street, a front door burst open, and a woman sprinted into view. Eyes locked, steps precise, voice commanding. This wasn't just any mother. This was Special Agent Dana King, FBI Tactical Commander, and she had seen this exact stance before, from suspects moments away from making a fatal mistake. She closed the distance in seconds, her movements so controlled it unsettled the man holding the weapon. With the kind of authority that made seasoned agents fall silent, Dana ordered him to drop the gun. When he hesitated, she stepped in, disarmed him in one fluid motion, and secured the weapon before local police even arrived. The HOA board tried to intervene, muttering about misunderstandings and procedures, but they fell silent when unmarked black SUVs pulled up and agents with tactical gear stepped out. Within minutes, the security officer was in federal custody, facing charges of assault with a deadly weapon, unlawful threat of a minor, and civil rights violations. The neighborhood, once so sure of its rules and protection, now stood in stunned quiet as the truth rippled through every porch and driveway. Dana didn't yell, didn't grandstand, she simply walked Jada home, her hand on her daughter's shoulder, a living reminder that some people don't just call the authorities. Sometimes they are the authority.